we managed to do some really cool stuff in that a lot of the work that I like to do isn't about creating reliance. I think we talk about that quite a lot. It is really about a passing of information from myself to the person we're working with. So in the cast, you know, really trying to transfer knowledge to them on how they can affect the changes that they want to affect. Really effective, appropriate strategies to do that. Often changing or affecting some longer standing beliefs that they have, but not in like an abrupt way, because it's the phrase "it's an evolution, not a revolution" is really important, I think, when you're working with high profiles in this sector, because they're forever being told what's good for them, and people come at them in a way which is often quite aggressive, in that sort of trying to create themselves as a guru or create that reliance because I've got so much knowledge. But in reality, my experience is that they respond tons quicker, just like a real human to human conversation about their experience, what's worked for them, and then my job is to find out why I think that might be happening, and if there's anything in there that we could optimize within their current prep, and if so, it's kind of like just drip feeding things, and with that comes trust, and with that becomes a lot more a greater ability to make a lasting change. And we did that, and I think the process, if you speak to cast members, there was like a lot of learning that went on, and the hope is that that takes them on to their next projects, and they can be able to execute, if appropriate, the things that they want to keep them away from certain pains, whether that's back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, or to bring themselves in a little bit for a role. And I think inevitably that's the best way to approach it for us, because we then get relied upon in a different way, more as a sounding board. And then when something a little bit more particular and precise comes in, then we'll get brought into projects. But you know, first and foremost, we want to try and give the performer that knowledge base to really affect their own physicality.